Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. You got to bear with me in a minute, guys. My nose is all bunged up. Yeah, just trying to get over having a cold over the weekend. I did chill out, relax. Yeah, took it really easy, just trying to get it sort of, you know, get the cold gone, but didn't quite shift it. And I've got to excuse the coughing during today's video because yeah, I'm going to be coughing and probably sneezing, but you know, I've took a test as well, so don't worry about that. It's not COVID, it's just a cold. But today we need to sort of start work on that Polo on the back, and I'm going to try and pull it out. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Who knows how that's going to go, but let's see how that goes today. Before we do though, guys, just a massive thanks for all the comments I was getting on this. I've definitely done, I think I've done the best I can with it. I have put it up for sale, and obviously whilst it's sitting there up for sale, I will try and work on it and carry on and try and resolve that problem with the sensors. But we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, it just might have to go as it is, and then just be honest and truthful with it, and just tell the people, the new owner. But it's a lovely car. Like that's the only problem is those sensors. Like literally, it's a lovely car. So yeah, that's that. What else? Yesterday I put a poll out on the community post on the channel, asking about what you thought the next build, or what, you know, I put 3 cars down on the list, and you voted for the Focus ST3. So fingers crossed, let's see if I can sort of, you know, win that type of car going forward and coming up. I just wanted to get a little bit of feedback on what you thought about sort of a couple of cars. So yeah, that's that done. And it's like I say, it's Monday morning, guys. Let's get cracking. Let's get this week started, and let's get that Polo stripped down. I want to get it in and strip the whole back off. Let's have a look at the damage, and let's find out if I can pull this back out. So let's do this. Right, guys, here we go. So yeah, let's see if we can push this boot into the right position. Here. Yeah. Yep. So first thing we need to do though is we need to strip it all down. So take the old bumper off, and let's get the lights out. I have found a way of getting this tyre out. So basically, like a lot of you said, was just to deflate the tyre, but the trouble is it's the other way around, so you can't get to the valve. But you actually can get to the valve, and I'm going to deflate the tyre, and then that way I can flip the tyre out, and that should be out of the way. But let's get it all stripped down first. Let's get this bumper off, yeah, and start having a look at the damage behind the bumper itself. I have actually got some parts. I've got a tailgate here, which I managed to get in silver, which I thought was the right colour, but I think it's a shade, like a slight shade out, so that might have to go to the paint shop and be repainted. Don't necessarily think the inside of the boot will have to be repainted. I think it's just the outside, the top piece and that piece will have to be repainted. Did get a bumper as well over here. So, but again, it's from the same car, and I think it's a shade out. So, if it needs painting, it needs painting, guys. Simple as that. So, let me set you up. Let's get this tyre out. Let's get all these parts off, and let's have a look at the damage behind. Let's do this. guys, there we go. That's the bumper off. Took the lights off so we can have a good look behind this, see what's going on. Well, we kind of know what's going on. So yeah, as you can see, that's where the damage was. It's been hit there. Looks like it's gone into a post or a lamp post or something. I can't see how a car has done that, not unless it's hit it on a corner. Very strange. It's like a, you know what I mean? It's like a, don't know. Very, very weird, but... Right, so, managed to get the wheel out as well, as you can see that. So now, I can set up me hydraulic ram in here, and then slowly start pushing out. So that's okay, because obviously I can set it up in there and push outwards. But I do want to, really, I think, I've been looking at this, I really want to, I don't want to take this off yet, the bar, because I want to see if I can hook something on that and pull the bar out. The reason why is because it will help. So that part of the actual bar there, the two end parts. Sorry guys, I had to cut it short there. Someone walked in. I wanted to talk to me, but like I was saying, you got those two end parts there, and that as you pull that middle part out, should just push left and right a little bit and help sort of put those back into position. I think that's the plan anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get a hook or some sort of thing on this, and then try and pull it out. So let me get set up. Let me see how I can anchor the car, because as I'm pulling this, it's going to want to pull the car with it. So I need to try and anchor the car somehow where it is. So let me work it out. I'll come back to you, and yeah, I'll show you what I've done. But yeah, it should be interesting. So let's do it. Right, guys, I've come outside so I can set the car up, and yeah, I can use it as an anchor. So I've used the truck as an anchor at the front, so that should hold it in place, whilst I'll try and pull the back. I've connected up to a safe. That ain't going to go nowhere. That weighs an absolute ton. So you can see what I've got here. This is used for pulling out actual tree stumps. So that should be strong enough to pull this back. And it's just like on a ratchet system. So you just keep ratcheting it, and it just pulls it back out. That's the plan. If it works, here's another question, but I'm going to give it a go. I've also got me hydraulic ram here. I'm going to set up. You can see my timber at the back. I'm going to put a timber inside there, and I'm just going to push outwards whilst I'm pulling this bar outwards. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm a bit optimistic, but let's give it a go, see what happens. We'll go from there. But I'll set you up so you can see the pull on the time lapse. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, there we go. It actually has pulled out quite a lot, to be honest with you, and you can see that in the time lapse just now. Yeah, I'm super chuffed with that. I've just got to do the inner part and push that back out and line this top back up, but that's all doable, I think. Don't see any sort of major issues here. Just need to make sure I put a straight edge across there and then push on that straight edge. so that I'm pulling equally and evenly on the top part, and then just slowly start pushing all this bottom part out, the tub, as they call it. But there isn't actually any sort of seal damage or anything like that. Seams are all sort of held. There's no splits in here. It's all really good. I suppose I don't really know. Something might happen once I start pushing this out. But we will see. But for the moment, it's looking really good. And then now I can sort of release both sides of the crash bar, take that away, and then just start gradually pushing this back out and getting this back into shape. Yeah, so far so good. It's working out really well, but need to keep going with it, and let's see how good I can get it. So let's crack on, guys. I'll set you up and let's do this. Right, that's the crash bar off. These are a little bit sort of, not exactly straight, these. But I don't know, like this one over here. I need to start pushing it out to see if it will sort of straighten it back up. But I don't really, because I haven't got the new crash bar. It's hard to work out where to place it and stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this sort of crash bar connections until I get the new one coming in really. But the actual chassis legs, which is these parts here, absolutely straight, not even been touched. So that's good. So that's kind of thing that I'm looking at really, is to see what other damage is around and what else it did. You know what I mean? But it's all right. It looks, it just looks a bit creasy and stuff here. But I've just got to start. What I've really got to do now is just start working it out. Just start pushing it out slowly. Just ease it back out, and then just have a look at it and test it and stuff. But I've got to see how it goes. But let's. I'll set you up. Let me set you up, and we'll start playing this out, guys. So let's carry on, and let's do this. Right, guys, I have been banging and crashing and pulling and, trying to get this, I've spent all day on this, on this bag, trying to get this out and straight and just messing around, and it's still not 100%. So, but I kind of need to stop and leave it there for now, because I need to get the crash bar in place to make sure that lines up well. And I need to get the tailgate on to make sure the lock lines well. I think like the actual sort of tub part of it is pretty much there. It's really tricky to not, like, without having another car next to it, to exactly match like how it was or how it should be. Very, very difficult. Like with the Fiestas, you know, I know the ins and outs of them. I've done loads of them, and it's true. Like once you do one manufacturer, one car, you just get used to it, and it's just, yeah, it's a lot easier. But when you ever done a car like this before, like I've never done a Volkswagen Polo, so I don't know. But I do know that that's not right. Definitely not right. The trouble is with this is that this is like a box section, and you've got an inner skin and you've got an outer skin, and it's sort of it's the outer skin part that's been folded and pushed here and creased. So I'm trying to sort of push it from the other side and just sort of gradually work it out. And to be honest with you, it's a lot better than what it was when I first started this morning. It's a lot better, even though that looks bad, and it is, and it still needs work. It's a lot better. So I'm happy with the progress, but not happy with it's not finished. So yeah, like I say, guys, I've got to wait for the crash bar. I've got to wait for bits and pieces, but so far so good. It's working out really well, and yeah, obviously got to treat the metal, and I've got to sort that out, and I've got to do like anti-rust protection. All over it, and I'll probably respray the whole sort of back at the bottom. Just tidy it all up, clean it. Yeah, just make sure that it's up to scratch, really. But yeah, like I said, so far so good. Right, I'm going to kind of leave it there for today, guys. I'm absolutely shattered. I did actually put the Fiesta up for sale this morning, and I thought, well, look, I've got to be honest, and I am honest with the cars, and I told them exactly what the problem is on the listing. I'll show them when they turn up. Someone is looking today at the car, like literally not even a few hours, and someone wants to come and look at it. So I don't know if I've done it too cheap. I don't know, but there's still a little bit of profit in it, so I'm happy to let it go as it is with the problems with the sensors, unfortunately. So it's just one of them things. But guys, that I do try and go over the top, and I try my very best to do as much as I can with these cars. And just sometimes like that Fiesta, it just kind of gets beaten a little bit. But yeah, so far so good. I'm happy with the progress. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go home, have an early night, because I'm still bunged up, as you can hear. I'll take some medicine, get my head down, get some sleep, get some rest, because it's like it's having the energy, like having a cold and that sort of thing. It just knocks it out of you. Your energy's just gone, boom, and gone. So it's very difficult to, do this kind of work, because it's quite heavily sort of, you're using a lot of tools, and it's quite a energy using sort of job. So. Yes, that's enough waffling. But guys, I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and drop me a comment if you've got anything to say. But please, be a little bit when it comes to the comments, because like I said, I have not finished. I still want to work on this, and really, if you took this to a body shop would cut that out. They'll cut that there, and then they'll just weld a new piece in. I just don't think it warrants doing that kind of body repair on it if I can get it right, or if I can get it, as best I can. So yeah, but drop me a comment, guys, and let me know what you think of the progress so far on this ongoing project. Guys, really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.